Hey guys, Silverlord here, back and with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Darkfather. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we're taking a look at the Darkfather. He is the Build-A-Figure Collect and Connect, I'm still not quite sure what to call these, from the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, self-titled wave. He is from the Darkfather wave, he is the Darkfather. Pretty self-explanatory. And I have to say, right off the bat, I think this is the best build-a, whatever you want to call it, McFarlane Toys has ever done. And we're going to get into that right now. So taking a look-see here. I will say the head kind of just pops off. I may need to heat that up and push it on a little more, but it does just kind of pop off. But you do get plenty of range out of that. It looks side to side. Looks up pretty good. Down pretty good. Shoulders go out to the side. Back down. Forward and back. He does have a little bit of that butterfly in there. He's got a bicep swivel, but it's kind of like the Gorilla Grodd, the Injustice Gorilla Grodd, where the elbow is really where you get the swivel, and the bicep is just a cap that spins around with it. I will say this cape kind of pops off, but you can push it back down. I imagine if you glued that down, it would stay on just fine. So, nothing too crazy. The wrists are on the typical McFarlane joints. You can hinge and swivel and rotate and all that jazz. Pretty easy. Nothing too crazy there. It's got a diaphragm joint, which is kind of loose, but yeah, whatever. The waist works pretty good. The hips. Now here is where they have made great strides, and Mattel, take some friggin' notes, because you used to do hips like this, and now you don't, and your new hips suck. At least on that Skelegod figure. Ratcheted hinges that go out to the side, a right angle to the body almost. Better splits than Spider-Man. His diaper kind of sags, that's okay. Not that big a deal. Glue it into place if it bugs you that much. They do kick forward and back. Nice and easy, without any resistance. Thigh cut that does not push on the post going into the leg. Perfect hip joints. Bravo, McFarlane Toys. Bravo. Amazing. Kind of funny how old tech friggin' works. You know? And I gotta be honest, thigh cut for days. Really nice. Really nice. And I've had no problems with these popping off. I was able to push these right in, and they stay in. And they are nice and free moving, and I have no problems with this. Double jointed knee. He can't kick his own Darkfather ass, but that's okay. And then he's got a hinge in the foot with the swivel, the rocker, and the toe hinge, which is tight enough, I think. He's got peg holes on the bottom of the feet. For the display stand, he does not have. His cape fell off there, but that's okay. I could probably even warp this and it'd stay on a little better, but again, that's okay. No collectible trading card with this guy, but I believe, memory serves me right, he is a Batman from an alternate reality who gains the powers of Darkseid. That's not Omega from Last Night on Earth, because this happens after that. He's kind of more like Omega, but he looks more like Darkseid, I guess. So yeah, cool looking figure. But with that being said, Also, side note, he totally punked out Death Metal Superman and threw him in a pile of hot lava. So there is that. But with that being said, let's take a look at some size comparisons. Taking a look at some size comparisons, here's the Darkfather. Next to a couple other figures from this wave, we have the King Robin, which was the first figure I reviewed from this wave, and the Death Metal Batman with his Plastic Man guitar, which was the last figure I reviewed of this wave, not including the Darkfather here. And you can see he dwarfs these two. He's about a head taller than Batman and about twice the size of Robin there, so pretty good size. Up next, here he is next to the Death Metal Wonder Woman and Superman, also from this wave. And yeah, you can see he's a little bit taller than Superman and has perfect open hands for throwing him in a vat of lava. As for Wonder Woman, yeah, he's about a head taller than she is. I can't remember if she's taller than Batman or not, maybe by just a little bit, mostly because of the heels, but yeah, really well scaled figure here. And last but certainly not least, got our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus and the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. It actually looks like this Darkfather figure here could go toe-to-toe with these two. That's not something I say very often, but when I do, it's all the more satisfying. But with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and I have to be honest here, this is a really solid figure. As far as a base body goes, I think this is one of the best in the Multiverse line. It's really solid, it's nice and tight where it needs to be, and easy to move where it needs to be. The head doesn't really pop on too well. I guess that's my only complaint. It does kind of pop off easy, but everything else seemed to peg in and lock on pretty solid, even the old hips there. So yeah, I think this is the best Build-A-Figure, Collect and Connect figure, whatever you want to call it, figure McFarlane Toys has done so far. And it makes me excited for the Joker bot, which I'm currently working on as we speak. Still waiting to get a hold of Shriek, who is the next figure in the line. I think he comes with arms, if I'm not mistaken. Arms or legs. I'm not too sure on that one, but it makes me excited for future McFarlane Toys Build-A-Figures. I gotta say, this is a really solid build. I didn't have to heat anything. It was relatively easy to put together, and it stays together. You did it, man! Congratulations! So, with that being said, I highly recommend you build this guy just to have a really solid bath from this company, because, man, it's a really solid bath. I'm flustered. I don't know what to say. It's just solid, man. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this relatively positive review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Stay tuned, we're going to be taking a look at some older Mythic Legions next, so that'll be pretty cool. And if you haven't already, hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions for live unboxing videos of all kinds of stuff. Stay tuned, we're going to be doing a massive Motu Origins unboxing in the future. Just got to get my stuff from BBTS. Just saying. But in case you do miss them, I do upload them to IGTV afterwards, so you can watch them in their full train wrecked glory at your own leisure. But as always, don't forget to leave a comment. Comment section below. Let me know what you think of this figure. If you like or don't like this figure. If you're jonesing for or gonna pass on this figure. Personally, if you want a really solid kind of base figure from this line, or base Build-A-Figure I should say, this is the way to go. This is a really solid piece. I think it's a little bit better than the Merciless and Burn as far as the construction goes. So yeah, and you know I like those figures a lot. But as always, don't forget to keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. But in this case, it sucks a little bit less. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. I needed this. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.